So you're gonna do my intro?
Hey YouTube, this is Jess. Welcome to
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another episode of Stevmas. Today with me, I got Jessica. Wait, that's not right. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another episode of Jessmas. Today I have the one and only Stephen Parsell with me, and I figured, well, this kind of came up because I saw another vlogger's YouTube video about embarrassing moments, and I thought this was kind of funny because I had talked about making a video. I have a lot of embarrassing moments, like, let me just say that first. My life is kind of like constant cringe, so when I think back on it, it's like, oh, that happened, ooh. Yeah, so I have a lot of funny stories. Today I decided we were talking about embarrassing moments, and specifically we're gonna be talking about 2 embarrassing gym moments that we had. I witnessed his. His is better than mine. I'm sure you guys can relate, somebody out there, so we're not alone, especially yours. Anyways, if you guys want to see this video, keep watching. We're going to get into it right now. All right, so I think we're going to start with my story because it happened a long time ago, and I really need to think on some more of them because there's been quite a few, and I'm just like not sure if I'm brave enough to share all of them, but I do commend you because yours is wonderful. And we will get into that soon enough, but I think that will be a good one to end on. All right, guys, so the setting of my story goes all the way back to middle school. So if for some reason you wound up here and you went to middle school with me, I hope you don't remember this. So anyways, in gym class in middle school we had these upper levels that kind of like were on the wings of the gym. So we had our gym, and then we had these upper levels, and I think on one side was if I remember right, was like a wrestling mat room. So the wrestlers, like, they would go up there and do all their stuff. And then on the other side there was like weight machines, like the assisted pull-up, I feel like was in there, like treadmill, like tons of different like stations. And so for some of our gym classes, we would go up there and we would do like stations, and we would do like circuit training, which is so cool. I love the fact that I was introduced to that at such a young age. Like, that really, like, I remember being excited about that. Side note, if anyone ever watched the movie Heavyweights growing up, please comment below. That was like one of my favorite movies. Heavyweights, if you guys know what I'm talking about, they had this little slide section where they put the booties on and they were sliding back and forth. And we got to do that in gym class one time in one of those stations, and that was so much fun. Seriously, I love that.
That's a great movie.
That is like, that's not where the embarrassing moment comes in, those slide things, even though I'm surprised I did not fall on those, because I feel like I'm pretty coordinated and I wasn't blind at that time. So anyways, so we were doing these stations, and you guys, if you guys can remember back to middle school, or like if any of you are watching that are in middle school, oh my gosh, like, it's crazy to think about, like, I don't know, you're so into like boys and girls at that age, and you're so embarrassed around everybody, and you're just like trying to make a good impression, and we're all awkward and whatever. So, and like, I wasn't really into fitness. I played sports and stuff, but we were all at these stations. And I swear to you, when I say this was like a movie, I mean like straight out of the movies, like embarrassing moment. I was on a treadmill and I was running, and I'm like trying to be all cool, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna turn this up, like sprinting, hey, check me out.
Impress your friends.
Yeah, all my friends were around me, and it was like a co-ed group, so guys and girls. And I remember one boy that was there, sorry Steve, that I thought was kind of cute. It
was like before this.
Yeah, so even though we're middle school sweethearts, this is before us, but so I remember thinking he was kind of cute, and everyone's standing there, and I'm running, and all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I know that like I'm going down, and it's like in slow motion, and it was just like you'd see in those videos where you fall and then like it shot me off the back of it. Like, I'm not even like boom, thud, and then I'm like flying off the back of this thing. And I'm like, my friends, like the guys and the girls and everyone, like were around me. Like, I don't even know why this was. I don't even know why everyone was surrounding the treadmill. We were just like, let's all watch Jessica run right now. But yeah, no, I flew off that thing and everyone looked at me and like.
Did you hit anything? Like, or did you just?
Like, I mean, it shot me back. It was like kind of the way the station was set up, like that wasn't close to a wall or anything. And none of my friends were behind me, like, so I didn't take anybody out, but I just like, that sucked so bad because I like, first of all, it hurt. My pride hurt so bad. And like, I was embarrassed and I like, seriously, I did not want to go do circuits or PE class. Like, I had this anxiety about going to PE class for like, for like probably the rest of the semester. I was like, you know, like, when is the moment when people forgot about it? Or like, are they always thinking like, haha, Jessica fell on that treadmill? But I was so embarrassed and I was so young too. And like, I never forgot that. Like, honestly, I kind of hated the treadmill for a long time. It's kind of one of my embarrassing stories. That's kind of more of one of my mild ones, but I thought that was a funny one to share because that happened at such a young age and that really did affect me like pretty bad. Like, especially like, you know, like when you're embarrassed in front of like a girl, like for you, or like a boy, like when you're younger, it's just like, that's like the ultimate embarrassment. But anyways, moving on, his story I was present for. And it happened at the same gym we go to now. So if anyone happens to be watching this that goes to my gym, I'm sorry.
Me too. So, from what I can remember, it was a leg day. That I remember that.
Oh yeah, of course.
It was a leg day.
Yeah, it was.
And we both had our headphones on, like the big, like over the ear Beats, right? And we had our music going. Like we were. I mean, I always have it as loud as I can go. You know. I don't know.
Yep.
To ruin my eardrums. I don't know.
Yeah, you cannot be deaf. I can't be blind and you be deaf because we like seriously this would be bad.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so we had headphones on and we were working out and was it towards the beginning of the workout? I think it was kind of early in the workout.
I think this was like midway through.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't start with him. He was on the leg press.
The leg press.
And we wouldn't start with that. So we had already done all warm up and everything.
Laying all back and your legs are way up in the air and it was just a bad setup from the beginning.
We were going hard on those. We really were. Like, it was a good leg day up until this point.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we were training pretty hard. Yeah. And you were off to my left, standing there, and you were just kind of like, you know, catching your breath, and I remember, I think it was like my third rep. I feel like we both have different sides to the story.
Okay, you tell your side to it, and then I'll tell my side to it.
And basically, I almost crapped my pants in the middle of the freaking gym.
That's so gross.
I pushed. It was like the third rep, and I was going all out. Right, I had plates stacked on this thing.
You were.
And my music was so loud, I didn't hear it, but I felt what was happening.
Oh my god.
And I knew immediately something we needed to. It was not good. Like, I knew it was not a good situation.
Really?
And locked it down, and I know we made eye contact, and it was it was not good.
So I'm standing there listening to my music, catching my breath like he said, and he really was he really was working really hard. I was like, wow, he's got a lot of weight on there, and he's got really strong legs, so that's your definitely strongest muscle group. So he was just going to town, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, did he just fart? Did
you hear? You had to have
I
heard
heard it. Okay, so
yeah.
I don't listen to my music so loud that I can't hear anything else. And so I heard it. It was so loud. It was not it was so obviously loud. It was just It was busy. Oh my gosh, I wish I could show you guys like a picture. If I can find a picture of me working out in this leg press, I'm gonna insert it so you guys can have like a picture of where this is. We're gonna have to dig and see if we can find one.
It was like prime hours too. They were packed.
But like, so there's like kind of the leg area corner in our gym, and everything was taken. And then there's cable machines, and those were taken. And like, if you can picture, this is like in the center of that.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, here's your legs up in the air squat.
Yeah.
That is like everyone's fear on leg day. Like, you're like, oh no, I'm feeling this. That's awful. You gotta stop.
Yeah.
But
it came out of nowhere. That's the thing. Like, if I had any inkling that anything remotely was going on, I wouldn't have been going ham, right? But it came out of nowhere.
I heard it, and I was like, oh.
I remember.
What just
I
happened?
remember your look because you were just like focused, like in the zone, right? And you're just like catching your breath in between sets, and then.
Did I mean mug you?
You looked at me so serious, like you gave me the look, like, did you seriously just your pants? And I remember that's what I was saying. Like, we made the eye contact. There was no words. We both still had our music on.
I was trying so hard not to lose it because I knew the second I started laughing, I was just gonna be like, just gut laughing. You know what I'm talking about? So I was like.
But we knew, like, we made that eye contact. We didn't say a word. We both knew. We're done. Like, this is it. I locked it in.
We literally re-racked the weights, and we're like, okay, we're done.
And we just left. It was over. Like, there was no recovery from crapping your pants in the middle of the gym.
That would be my one regret, is that we should have just been like, nah, yeah.
Yeah.
He might have pooped in the middle of the gym, but...
But I felt really bad because, like, the blast zone, you know, was like...
Ew, stop! That's so gross!
Like, all the machines were, like, right in front of me.
The blast zone. I didn't smell anything. This is a disgusting video. I'm so sorry. This is so gross.
It was really embarrassing, though.
That was so funny. I laughed about that. I think I laughed until I cried when we got out in the car.
Yeah.
I was like, all the way home, I just kept being like, did you just poop your pants in the gym?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so gross. Yeah. I mean, everyone does it, but I'm just, This guy, guys, I was like, really can't bring you anywhere.
Seriously.
All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope maybe it gave you guys a little bit of a giggle today. I know life can be super crazy and busy sometimes, so I hope that this made you laugh, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. We got lots more crazy stuff. We are just quite the embarrassing duo here, but we enjoy it. Anyways, I hope you guys did too, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for another episode of Jessmas. Subscribe so you guys can see when I post, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye guys.
This Christmas will be some